We're starting today. I'm going to be the one to stop it. I'm the last stand. Alright, and then we have ape, which in the Urban Dictionary is mad, crazy, insanely violent. Always a negative occurrence, especially related to losing one's sense of self-control and flying into a fit of rage. Tell me about this. Acting monstrous, or this could be someone you're in a relationship, or a Gemini, or is a Gemini involved somehow? They could have cloned somebody. This is a clone. Are they doing this to people in your community? Oh, God. Listen, if they're not taking DNA from apes, because I exposed here a little while ago, I don't think I said it publicly, that they were cloning. This is my cloning card. And there's people in your community that have cloning facilities set up. And they're using ape DNA to mix it with human. They could be doing it like clone, human, ape, to have them act like out of control. Another thing that they're doing is when they program the clones that don't have ape DNA, they can program them to act like this, and then they'll usually video them acting like that and then blackmail them to do shit. The good thing is there are so many clones of all of us that at some point people are just going to be like, fuck it, just upload it. I don't care. Because let's just say, like, I keep doing all this. You probably uploaded it anyway and just lied to me. Right. They could be trying to do this to somebody that you're destined to marry, or that you're married to. This could be a earth sign, or what else do I got? And that's it so far. Earth, water, Gemini. I mean that's it. But there's a... Ooh. This person lost a huge opportunity. What was this opportunity? What was it about? To have an awakening. You know, go through the loss. Yeah, they were still trying to figure out, or they were still juggling. Trying to figure out how to... that's what it is. Whatever this ape thing is would be. Someone's trying to figure out how to leave... not cut you literally, but quit you. I'm mad that I'm the reason that this got screwed up, and it's messing with me. I'm not used to feeling lost without someone. I'm trying to figure out a way to turn my back on you. You know, somebody could be worried that if they turn away or they don't adhere to whatever this is, then they're going to experience karma. I mean, they seem a little smug. That's it. Okay. Stop disrespecting me. Is that how they are? I mean, that could be how Debbie. That could be how you. Yeah, they could be doing this shit to female clones, where females are gonna start acting all crazy. Is that what this is? Is there somebody where you could feel like you gotta actually defend yourself? The motherfuckers are throwing knives. Is that what this is? Is this flipped? There's the fire. They could have even set a fire intentionally. Somebody had a house fire, or that's what someone was planning. And they lost almost everything. This person's anticipating some bad karma. If you stay with this person, or you even connect yourself to them, you're going to wind up being affected They're running from death row. I don't know if this, is this a friend? This may even just be a friend. A friend of the family? I don't know. Oh boy. I see that there's an abortion or a miscarriage. Oh, God. What happened here? There's a clone of a person that is on camera. I don't know if it's stabbing someone or cutting out someone's insides. This is a divine masculine. All right, this is someone you're supposed to be or you are in a connection with. Some kind of connection. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It just be friends or. But it's a good one for this to be on the bottom. They could have had one of your clones acting crazy and like an ape on video and showed somebody, so they would be like, yo, you must be out here. Or they have this uploaded on a platform saying that it's a certain person. And then, let's see what happens. This ape energy, I feel like they're just letting us know that there's going to be a lot of crazy shit happening. You're going to see people going crazy, acting, I guess, ape-like, because it said losing a sense of one's self-control and flying to for the rage. This is black magic going back, voodoo, all that other shit, putting shit in people's drinks. It don't even have to be magic shit. It could be that somebody else did psychological attacks on someone or people, and this is the line of work, if you want to call it, that they got into because they thought it was cool to bully, harass, and abuse people. These people are going to be walking around slapping their head and shit, spinning in circles. You're going to see some crazy people acting crazy. You're going to have a lot of good content. The good thing is, for those of you that are content creators, you don't forget to record them, because they like to record people too, remember? They like to harass and gangstalk people. They like to take pictures of them without their consent and video them without their consent and then edit the videos. So this is going to happen to them. How beautiful this guy looks. Just be, I guess, prepared for people acting like this. For whatever reason it is. Whether it's the program, whether it's they're mixing that DNA with clones, temptation. Or whether people are just getting some shit back that they put out. All right? Temptation and sacrifice. Somebody's going to have to sacrifice. What temptation is this? Struggling with what? Putting boundaries up. I don't know. This could be a lot of stuff. It could be with women or men if you're a female. It could be with alcohol, gambling, Pisces. They're having a hard time resisting this shit. Maybe you are real good at resisting this, and this is why they're having a hard time putting you in jail. You know, I think the psychological attacks were to make you act like the person acted in the video. That way, in their own mind, it would justify. Were a reason to get you, just a reason to get you arrested. What are they, making up their own laws now? You could be fighting with the judicial system because you're exposing them. They're getting a lot of attention for being frauds. So now they wanted, you've been fighting the judicial system, more or less. These are covert people in the judicial system. Deep state, maybe. Deep state government. Yeah, they're worried. They're worried about losing homes, bank accounts, boats, yachts, jets, all these things that they got off of the taxes of everybody else. You could work from home, and this is making it more difficult. I don't even have to leave to go to work. I know you're trying to kill me. I know it. I can feel it. I can feel that there's people. I wake up every day. Like I said, I assume that there's at least 100 people who want me dead today, and I move accordingly. Maybe this is you. So they can't catch you on the way to work. They can't fire you. Yeah, you're very independent. You make your own money. I don't know why this is a thing. Maybe this was another lie. Oh, they could be trying to cut that out too. If you have a platform, they're trying to hack it. They're trying to cut out you having any kind of relationship or friendship. You're good by yourself. They want you to be blind when it comes to who you're meeting. Okay, they want your intuition. I feel like intuitively you know, and you can tell if a man is in karmic energy still. You can tell by what they talk about. So they're watching you and studying you and trying to figure out what kind of man do I have to become. How do we send this type of man to this type of woman? To sacrifice you. You can tell when a man is stuck in a type of a mindset of lust. So you put your guard up, you put your defenses up at this. You protect yourself from any kind of manipulation. I don't even want you to wear yourself out, bro. I can smell it, I can see it, I can feel it. This is, there's a blood ritual that they did on this moon. They did it though. All right. That's why they're concerned. These people in the judicial system, this sounds like Bohemian Grove. Yes. Bully. Physical abuse. For a lot, this physical abuse that these people have done, abuse, whatever, harassment you want to call it, is going to come back as death. The mental thing is going to get them the most. I was sitting in the bathroom and I could hear someone telepathically. I was saying, you're going to lose all of your mind. And someone said something like, I don't care. I know you think that. I know that you think that. But when you lose your mind, the shit that you don't have the balance to keep you from doing certain things. That's what this ape energy is like. You put that, I don't have a sound mind, mixed with ape. Okay? You could take the ape with a sound mind. And I'm staying away from it. Although, when I have experienced certain people here that I could feel were just monsters, I would sooner spoon with an ape with a sound mind before I would go out to lunch with some of the people that showed up here. There's no disrespect to apes because there are spirits in them as well. That's why every animal acts different. They're an actual spirit. What kind of spirit? Which beast are they feeding? This is how it's going to be. What beast are you feeding in the times that we're in? Make sure you need to feed both. You do. Just make sure you're not feeding that one more than the other, is usually what happens. Tell me more. You're one of my favorite people to sit in silence next to while looking at my phone. So somebody didn't even get into it. I need attention. You can tell when you're just not a good match when it comes to being a conversationalist with someone. If one or both of you are always on your phone, looking on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, watching posts, responding to posts. It's a theme behind the background. Is it a theme? That's what they're saying. Theme, sacrifice. Death. Scorpio. You're one of my favorite people to sit next to. A cop. If this was people in the judicial system that were doing this, they could have died. They were doing some death magic on someone else, or they've done this on multiple people. A divine feminine. Well, looky here. They did a sex ritual, possibly on a Taurus, heavy Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, and it's confirmed that somebody is a god, and they're worried about this. You could have lost a pregnancy or had some kind of miscarriage due to some kind of ritual death magic. And that sparked an awakening in you. I think at one point what made you happy was partying and hanging with friends and just socializing. And then, you know, at some point I think things started going kind of a little more unstable, I guess, than normal in your life, because you were losing everything. But even during this time, you were getting attacked. While you were losing and you had instability in your life, people were still trying to attack you, but you stayed like this, happy, grateful. They were sending you some kind of psychological attacks. Possibly this King of Swords type of guys that like to have control of these cult or gang members. They target women or just people that are by themselves. They didn't care that you were a loving woman that they were going to wind up needing at some point, or that they were going to learn something from you. I feel like you have constantly been disappointed by these types of men over and over and over again. It doesn't have to be a woman being disappointed, but these are usually the ones who start this fucking gang stalking and bullying shit, are narcissistic, self-entitled, misogynistic, or just cold, and I need to have control. I don't have control over anything in my life, but if I do this, I feel like if I can control what kind of money you bring in, if you do bring money in, if you have a job anymore, if you get evicted or not, it makes me feel good about myself, because they're in hate. They're constantly in envious, competitive. They're competing. At some point, they turned this into a competition, and you weren't. Let me show you something. They were competing, and you were not. And it was hard for them, because some of these guys, it's hard for them to level up to this emperor like this. It's hard. And it's because they breadcrumbed for most of their life, and that's what they get back. If they give a little bit, so then they get a little bit from someone else. This is a lot of money, but this is investing in things only to get this out of it. That's it. I'm only investing and putting my time into something I think I can get this 10 of Pentacles out of. I want to leave my options open all the time. So, you know, I offer my friendship, or I even give good advice to people, or I give advice to people about money when I literally don't have 2 nickels to rub together. Because the truth is, I really want to be this King of Pentacles. You could be an earth sign, Leo, can't, whatever it is, doesn't matter. But I want to be this guy. But I like to fight with women. I deal with women who also like to fight with me, and they bring my vibe down. You know, a lot of them lied to me. I cheat on them, but they lie to me about the money that they have. Maybe it's because I've done the same. It looks like the two of us are exactly the same, and I was mirroring them the whole entire time. Even though I say that I can't stand dealing with people from my past, I still go back to them. These are people in the community. I like to keep it simple. I don't want to drive far. Damn it, I just want to get laid. I just want to be an opportunist. I just want to... Why should I have to go far when I can just get back with my ex who just got money from her grandfather? Or if this is a flip it, they're passing away. You know, I cut out my friends and stuff that don't have a lot of shit, because all I care about is material things and what I'm viewed as in my community or when I'm in public. These people had an opportunity, or someone had an opportunity to look at this shit different and go, oh, got it. Okay, got it. I get it. I get a lot of attention. I didn't realize it, but I do. Maybe I need to be a little more discreet about what I'm doing with my life, not telling everybody my plans, because I have some immature people around me that like to plot shit on me. They could be gay men even that were plotting. They were waiting for something. They were waiting on, what were they anticipating? Some kind of health spells to kick in? Yeah, and then they could have even sent someone to watch and observe monitoring spirits to see if it's working around your home or in some kind of an establishment. They even use police officers. They use cops. I don't know if you have cop friends, but some of your cop friends could even have been a part of this friggin' ritual, and they wanted to see if it was going to work. I don't know what your job is, but even when you went to work, somebody was, if you leave to go to work for someone, you could have even, or they wanted you to quit. If you felt like, I don't feel like doing this, what is going on with me? It's like to give up everything that you love doing and go back to the shit that you turned your back on already. There could be, hold on, somebody, I don't know if you're married or in some kind of engaged or something. This person was also working together, possibly with a Pisces, to try to end you. And this person was working with a lot of dark spirits. This is a karmic relationship from a past life that you were supposed to move on from. This person follows you. The spirit that's in this woman follows you, or this, I don't know if it is anymore. If they are, I just don't know. It's sad, really sad to me that I can't even just say woman and no, it's a woman. I have to second guess this shit, and it makes me want to throw up in my own fucking mouth. That's how I feel. This woman follows you every lifetime and is very, very smooth in the way that she speaks. She does this all the time. I think your ancestors have been trying to warn you about this person. I don't know what the warnings were. If you don't like what I say, get out. If I don't know what the warnings were, but I'm guessing that they were pretty clear. When you have to try to force something to work, that's the universe saying something's up. Something's up, Jay. Hold on. Where are we at on this? 21 minutes, that's it. Alright. What else? What is this? Walked in on someone I didn't know having sex. Traded sex for favor. Sex. That's the temptation somebody either has to or they are. I guess it's. Tell me about this with this sex shit again. Sex. There was something, a message. Walked in on someone I didn't know, trading sex. Who is this? Did somebody walk in on somebody? If someone, look, there's a message that has been blocked, or it was blocked from this person. There's something with a sabotaging of a message. Instructional? Did somebody create an instructional video or say that somebody did? Let's go away on a trip. Yay! Don't answer it. Okay. They're going to go, hey, you want to go away? We can just fuck all day and fuck all night. They're going to lay it on heavy. Yep. Yay! Let's go! And then if you're fooled by it, oh, maybe you didn't. I don't know if your ancestors blocked it. They can block some messages, but if they didn't send it yet, be wary of why they're trying to hold on to you. There's someone's concerned. Did you walk away from someone you were dating or engaged to, or I don't know, like you want to? I'm good. If we're fighting like this, or this shit is going on, I doubt coming out of the pocket for a trip is going to make shit better. Isn't that crazy that people think that if you go to another country or you go in another setting that your problems that are internal with each other are going to wind up being fixed? So let me come out of the pocket. Let me pay to possibly fix the shit. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't know. The thought of you offering this, whatever this is you have that seems to be, to somebody else has got somebody cuckoo for cocoa. Oh, look, that. It's weird. It feels like this person, when they did get attention from you, they were closed off. They wanted to make you work for it, it feels like. Or maybe you're used to having these types of people in your life, and it's turning you into someone that's closed off to love. All right. Okay. I feel like you're smart enough to see that this is a setup. There's also some kind of an illusion that comes with who this person is. Oh, with the pregnancy. Oh, here it goes. Is this really? This goes with the 8, the mental illness. It is. It's affecting women too, but are they women? Maybe that's why. Are you guys experiencing a lot of women fighting or acting out and like animals? Just on a whole other level of rage and being irate. It could be because they're actually men, even if they have a slot. Because someone will be like, oh my God, right, it's a slot. These guys haven't seen a real vagina in God knows how long. I mean, when you only see slots and feel slots, that's what you think of it. This is the whole part of the program. It's a program to remove women from this planet and have just a bunch of men banging each other. This is what it is. They don't want reproduction. They don't want the human race to exist anymore. You have to get rid of women to do that. And men too, but Babel. Babylon. And I don't use biblical shit. All men love me. Why don't you? If this guy is married to this woman, there's an illusion here with that anyway, right? So this is, if it isn't even what it's being portrayed as. He could be leaving her because he wants to be somewhere else. But that someone else, or somewhere else where that person is, a second coming. I want to show you. I want to show you what they put. Second coming. All right? Now somebody else going to take that another way. That could be me with my dirty mind. So why? What is this? All men love me. Why don't you? Taurus, male. Could be a Taurus female. Leo, or pride, ego. Tell me about the all men love me. Why don't you? Mad? I knew it. That's not even it. It's exactly what I said. The reason they're so clever, my ancestors. You guys are amazing. All men love me. Why don't you? Is this the female? I got confused for a minute because of the energies. Oh my God. This is now I gotta alter how I speak because of how few women there really are. And I refuse to call a man a woman just because they cut their penis off and put a slit there. I refuse to do that. I just won't. I can't. I don't really speak to many people, and it's probably good because I'm just very honest about how I feel about shit. Most people can't handle it. Top. And I would have, if you could imagine, a lot more enemies than I do now. If you could even imagine. If I did speak to people publicly about how I feel, I don't appreciate the fact that this has been going on for so long and nobody ever speaks up about how they really feel about it. Now, because nobody spoke up about it, a lot of men are experiencing male type of energy when they're sleeping with people. They're not as flexible. They don't move the same. There's no sensual. Yeah. And everybody just let shit happen. And eventually that shit comes back and bites you in the ass if you don't speak up on things. Whew. Death of a family member. I don't know that they have something to do. Dominic, the death of a family member. Zach. Yeah, somebody named Zach. This person had something, or something that happened. Tell me about this. Because they wanted to get even. Why? They're... oh my God. But did something happen with you in this? It feels like they're carrying something on for so long. I don't know if there was an argument or a falling out or... but they didn't forget about it. This could be something so small to you that you didn't even realize they were still holding on to. Like, because I didn't say bless you the other day. It's what, but this was all just to get you pissed off, or there was ulterior motive to this shit. I'm going to see what the lesson is, and I'm clarifying it, and I'm out. A statement. Oop. Copycat. Acting like the world owes you something keeps you in a mentality of scarcity. Here's the hard truth. The universe never borrowed anything from you. Is that what it is? Entitlement? They feel entitled to the attention from this man, though. Alright, tell me about that. Real fortune. Karma, the judicial system. But this is a destined marriage. Something is a destined marriage. Yeah, like a successful, this is power couple. For someone, you're destined to be a part of the judicial system that needs rebuilding. And this is going to work government. This could be politics. Because change needs to happen. There's someone you're destined to marry, but they keep holding on to people. They keep holding on to people that, because you see how I'm noticing in this card now, she's got her one hand back when it's like, here, psych. That's what I feel like. Here, this is what I'm going to offer you, psych. And I don't know why. Why are they like that? Is it because of the money thing? They won't put their, it's status or title or what I have in the bank, what I... They won't separate themselves from conniving, sneaky women that they always have to put their defenses up, or I gotta always explain myself to you. I'm tired, and then this affects their view on marriage with every woman, or how their relationship is going to be with every woman, because they still have abandonment issues from women from the past, even from past lives. Just being disappointed, upset. I can't believe this happened again. You got to be kidding me. Not my brother. Not with my cousin too. Not my best friend. And then he carries this on in every relationship over and over and over again. And every time it happens, he gets more irate and angry and feels some kind of way towards women. But there's one that makes him feel like this, so it's got him like this. It's conflicting, because I went from feeling like this to feeling like this. I don't even know how to process this shit, because I am a narcissistic. I do like to have control. I like my women to stay to themselves. I don't want them having a lot of friends. I don't want them having a lot of family over. Just kind of hold them from me. And then I go find other options. I want them to wait. I don't want them to date more than one person. But I want to date more than one person. No. They're having a hard time. They're still in this King of Wands. It's the lust. All right. It feels like I got to the point where they kind of turned their back on the loving side of them. You could have been anticipating this guy. Or maybe he felt, I don't know. Hold on. Let's step back from that too. I think this person was supposed to turn their back on all of this, step up into this divine, or they did, and realize who they are. That because of who they are, if they turned their back on all this stuff, they would naturally attract what was taken from them because they are of royal descent. If they would have just had an ego death and stopped they couldn't have. For somebody, they need to do it. For someone else, this is what they've been doing, okay? Putting going through, it feels like a death, a rebirth, and then, finding happiness, investing in honesty and loving themselves, rest, learning about manifestation, that they have to eat healthier. This could be semen retention as well. Going through the dark night of the soul. This person, somebody's been doing this in secret. Because they know that people, they didn't, I don't even think that they had a relationship. For someone, they no friends or anything. Because they want to be with this divine feminine here. They knew that if they talked about this, then they would have people that would want to ruin them. Intuitively, they knew that they were going to either move away or leave. This could be a road trip or just get out of here. They knew they were going to be walking away from their job, their community, their friends, because they knew that they would be judged for it. That's what it was. They didn't want to be judged. They didn't want to hear it. So they were doing this in secret. All right. So there's men that need to do this, everything I just spoke about. And there's somebody that is doing this and has been doing this. And I guess that's what it is. They realize that this isn't going to be something that with this destined marriage that is just going to poof happen, that there's work required on both sides. Maybe this person's biggest thing was acting like the world owes them some. Maybe they felt like you owed them attention, but now they can see that what you were doing for that as well, because they started doing the same thing. For somebody, they started mirroring you big time. And when you know that when you want to be with somebody and you understand that you can mirror each other, one person, all they got to do is just start leveling up, and the other one will, if you're mirroring each other, level up. And this is why I said you don't try to change people. If you want to quit smoking, just do it and be the example and let the person mirror you instead. And then you wind up, people resent you because they didn't do it for themselves. That's what happened here. Somebody let it go. They let it happen naturally. And that other one on the other side started mirroring and leveling up too. Proving that it's true and it's a real thing. I hope that helped for somebody. We're not going nowhere. Love you, Philly out.